Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I'm looking at the top 20 art cards of Black Bolt and White Flare. Card scans, of course, provided by Justin Basil. Thank you so much. That website is awesome, and I highly recommend you check them out. I was just going to do a top 10 art cards, but there's just so many good art cards. I had to bump it up to 20. I had to. There were just too many. And even then, there were more I wanted to add, and I couldn't because these other ones were just better. So, let's get into it with number 20 being Clink. Clink by... Okay, I'm going to mispronounce every name on this list, but I wanted to give some spotlight to the artists as well. So Clink, this card is illustrated by Nobuhiro Imagawa. And they've done a lot of things, but what I really like about this Clink card is that Clink is a pair of gears, right? With the expression of utter shock on their face as they look down at this contraption that is full of gears. Who built this? Did Clink build this, or did someone build this in front of Clink to drive Clink insane? I don't know. It's adorable. I love it. Yeah, it's awesome. Nobuhiro Iwagawa, their first card they ever illustrated for the Pokemon TCG was Solrock here on screen, and you can see that is a gorgeous card. Absolutely beautiful. That was the really good Solrock too, with that ability that made Lunastone just like a ridiculous powerhouse. Yeah, it's just a great Solrock and a great art with it. I absolutely love it. They've made only 10 TCG cards, but yet 4 of them, the other 4 on screen being Bronzong, Nosepass, Meltan, and Amoonguss, those are all from Obsidian Flames. They've only made 10 cards, and 4 of them were in one set. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I love this, like, art style here that they got going on. It seems like a lot of, like, basic colors, but they've taken them to, like, really extremes and, you know, fades that really complement the object. And, yeah, I really like it. Like, this Solrock, the way the sun rays, like, the shadows being cast on the other side of the Solrock, sun rises, like, at least I assume it's a sunrise and not a sunset, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Number 19 is Adeno by Asaka Itio. Itio? I think. This is awesome. This is adorable. Like, I'm not that big of a fan of black and white. You all know this, right? And one of the issues I have with is, like, the XP system where you gotta hunt down Adeno to get the bonus XP. But I've still got a soft place in my heart for Adeno. Adeno is just so cute in this image. I really, like, honestly, it's holding some flowers. It's just sitting there on log. Like, the whole diorama thing looks amazing. And, of course, this is the artist's special. She is unique among the TCG artists, right? Rather than drawing or making 3D renders, she crochets each of her subjects, and it's just so interesting. The Poliwag here on screen was the first card that they did back in Sun and Moon. I remember that Poliwag and being like, that thing is awesome. And since then, she's made 35 TCG cards, 4 of them in 4 cards in pocket as well. The Altaria is the only other full art kind of card that I believe she's done. Maybe I missed one. I just thought that Snorlax was cute. But yeah, this Adeno is up there. So good. I love this artist. Samurat by Dom. This Samurat, I really like it because it's got colors that we don't normally see on Samurat, right? Because of the way that the sun set, I imagine. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a sunrise. The sunset, in my opinion, with the light casting on Samurat and the way the shadow is, it's very similar to Clink in that way, or mostly the Solrock in that way, where because of the way that the shadows are hitting, it looks slightly different. right? Um, and I love the Wingles in the background. They just add to the epicness that this Samurat is, with the waves crashing against the rock and everything. Like, this Samurat just looks so good. Yeah, I had to give it a decent spot on this top 20 list. And so, Dom, the first card that they ever illustrated for the TCG was this amazing Jolteon, which I read that it was in Vivid Voltage, and someone said it was in Battle Styles or Battle Stars, or I don't know. I don't know where you get it in English, but it's just such an amazing card. And the Electrode down there is from Pocket, because as they've made 32 TCG cards, they've also made 4 Pocket cards. And that Electrode's really awesome too. And I love how it's just like a very different aesthetic to like the Jolteon there. But what I have the Drayton and the Briar here really to show how important shadow is to Dom. How shadow and light is cast over these characters, and it really makes them appear like they're in a real life scenario, right? Like, Drayton here is shopping at a food court, and it's just so simple. They could have just done that, but no, they decided to have that directional lighting coming down on his face as he's bent down reading the ingredients or something on the back of a bag, like, and it just gives him so much more character, right? Even the shadow on the Blue, or Gary, in the background, on his face, even on his hand there, like, there's just so much going on there, and it adds to that. And this Briar, what more can I say about this Briar that probably hasn't already been said? Like, the way the light is casting through the crystal onto her face is just gorgeous. Like, yeah, Dom, fantastic job. And this Samurat is up there too, in my opinion. Number 17, Mineshao, by Atsuya Yuki. Sure hope that's how you say it. I really like this art style, kind of like, classical looking in a way. Like, it's out of like the background of an old anime, that's the best way I can describe it. But just that old style where there's a little bit of what do they call it? Film grain, I guess, quality to it. And just the way that this fling up of water gives us the picture motion, and the water dropping from the hand, cooling, splashing there. It's just so good. It's so good. Absolutely gorgeous. And their first card was Cynthia's Ambition. Like, when you just nail it out of the park first try like that, that is insane. They've made 8 TCG cards, only 8 of them. And here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So sorry, I couldn't fit 3 more, I guess. But this Ivysaur, I guess it was from a Pokemon Go set. I don't remember that art. It might have been Japanese exclusive. I don't know. But I really like it. The Milotic is, of course, great. The way that the light is coming from below her, too, makes her look so menacing, right? And then this Meryl is just adorable. Look at it. It's just bobbing in the waves, having a fun time. There's Pincurchin down. There's just so many other Pokemon down here. I feel like the deeper I look, the more and more I see. They've got like Love Disc here making a heart. It's awesome. It's awesome. Like, and this Mineshao is one of their best. I mean, just from the small collection I have here, like, one of the best. So yeah. And number 16 is Gollet by Nabatame Katsutaki? Katsutaki. Yeah. Nabatame Tadzukaki. I am probably mispronouncing that so badly, but I love this. This honestly made me think of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Like, just the ruins and having this mechanical creature walking around it. Like, the second I saw this, I had that, like, that urgency music play from those games. Like, it's amazing. I love it. And it's just going to work, doing its best it can to, like, I guess, refurbish these ruins. It's carrying a rock, probably trying to clear it from a space so they can get access somewhere. It's got a job, it's doing it, and it's looking good doing it. Let's see, Bronzor was their first TCG card. And apparently, these are the only 2 cards that they made. The Bronzor is pretty plain. I like the background. The highlight edging on Bronzor on the northwestern side, the top left side, really adds to the sun's direction and Bronzor looking at you. And like, okay, I've seen a lot of Bronzor in my day. This is the first one I swear is smiling at me. Like, I don't know if you see that too, but this is the first time I've thought, oh yeah, Bronzor's smiling at me. Every other time I'm like, oh, it's just like a blank face. That's fine. But no, it's got this like big old nose, these dimples, and this smile right here. Like, oh, Bronzor is awesome. And this Gollet, also awesome. 2 cards, both awesome. Next up is Scraggy by Nell Now. This Scraggy, I swear it's just like straight out of the anime. Like, I could just see all of these actions occurring with a group of Scraggy right in the anime. And it's fantastic. Of course, I give bonus points for any time you fit in multiples of like the same Pokemon or different Pokemon. And this Scraggy has a ton of it. And it's a ton of different facial expressions, which all just add to like the character that Scraggy is. I love it. It's great. It's great. Duocean was their first card. This one right here above me, right there. That was their first card, and it's adorable. Sure, the Pokemon doesn't like blend into the background very well. It definitely stands out, but I think that's the point, is that it stands out, right? They've made 18 TCG cards and 2 of them pockets. So they made this Toxtricity that's right next to it. They made this Ice Cube, which is adorable, and then a similar art style to that Ice Cube. They made this Riolu too. Like, you know, it's awesome. That Ice Cube has its head stuck in the fridge as it's trying to get it out, and another Ice Cube's just laughing at him. It's funny. And then this is Riolu, not knowing how to use weights, dented them and broke everything. This is, you know, if you're trying to train a new Riolu, you really need to like crate training is one thing. At the very least, you gotta give them enough things that will keep them busy for a while. If you're gonna leave them alone. Yeah, that's Scraggy though. That's Scraggy go. Here we go. We got Boufalant EX. And I just like this. It's a herd of Boufalant. Because of this card, I'm trying to make a quad Boufalant EX deck right now. It's not going well. If you have any suggestions, comment down below, please. But I just like how it's like a pack of them running together. I don't usually see Boufalant in this way, and it's just so amazing. I got a soft spot for Boufalant, definitely. So yeah, that definitely helped it get higher up on the top 20 list. But the first card they made was Impidimp here, and I like this Impidimp and how it's like such angular curves, I guess, but they're all drawn with straight lines to give it that like weird feeling that you're supposed to feel with an Impidimp. Like I don't know, it makes it seem otherworldly, and I know Pokemon are otherworldly, but you know what I mean? Like, it just makes it look so different. It's awesome. They made 8 TCG cards. Of course, they made this Mo Rotom, which how am I not gonna put Mo Rotom on my list, right? If I see someone made a Rotom card, I'm throwing it on their sheet. You gotta know that by now. And then this Galarian Zapdos V that I don't remember seeing in English. It just looks like it's straight out of Roadrunner from Looney Tunes. You know, you've even got these like circles of dust and whatnot, and it looks like they're chasing a Dotrio or something. I don't know where the body of this Dotrio is, but the necks are definitely going that way. So I don't know. But yeah, this Galarian Zapdos is really cool. Next up, we got Ashawa by Okacheki. I believe Okacheki has been here for a while. They make a lot of really good art. This one is no exception. You know, it's just Ashawa chilling on a day. Like, it's using its shell as a pillow. That's adorable. Uncomfortable, but adorable. And it's just listening to the waves crashing in and just sleeping. And it's just so relaxing. I want to be there. I want to be that Ashawa. You know how many times I want to be a Pokemon? Not often. They get hurt. But that time, yeah, I'll sign up for this. And then they've made 67 TCG cards and 9 pocket cards. And they made the classic Plusle and Minun. Like, I love Plusle and Minun, specifically those two. And I love how the card art is, like, it extends on both, and it's just so cute. And, you know, one of them's having a great day, one of them is having a terrible day, you know? Like, teams winning on one side, teams losing on the other side. It's just such good art. And then we got Hoopa V here with just how it's collecting treasures and everything. That's fantastic. We've got Alcremie with the Cafe Remix stuff going on. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And then the Hisuian Sneasler V. And I built a deck around this Hisuian Sneasler, just like I've built many decks around Plusle and Minun. And it's just so awesome. So good to see that there. And you can just see, like, they are experts at their craft right now, and they are giving us some of the best work they've made. It's fantastic. Next up, we got Sandal by Fujimoto Gold. And this Sandal just swimming. He's just swimming through that sand. And you can see him paddling. You can see him paddling through that sand, and there's other Sandal in there. And they're all just, this guy's just chilling. Look at him. Like, you know, crocodiles, I guess, do. Alligators do. Just their head above, their bodies down like that. I don't know if you've seen that image of a alligator and a Totodile doing that. Like, yeah, it's just awesome. And they've got to incorporate here for Sandal in the sand, too. That sand, like, they must be super buff to, like, swim through sand like that. You know? I couldn't. Like, they're displacing so much ground as they move. I'm surprised they're not forced up. It's just great. It's just great. Let's see. Ghastly was their first card right here. The Ghastly there. They have made 7 TCG cards and 1 pocket card. The pocket card being this Glaceon. Now, my brother loves Glaceon, so I had to throw in a Glaceon. But yeah, that Glaceon is awesome. I love this camera. The way that the camera's, like, focused on the camera and everything else is blurry. Like, it's a drawing. You didn't have to make it all blurry, but the way it is all blurry just draws more focus on the Cramorant, and it's awesome. Love Cramorant. And then this Jasmine Gaze they also did, and it looks great. It looks great. Honestly, to me, it looks like Jasmine's at a countertop of a stall or something with food, and she's turning around looking at Cramorant and being like, "Oh, where'd he go?" You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not. Next up, we got Lillipup by Narumi Sato. Yeah. I worked with Sato. He was also an artist. He was really cool. And this Lillipup just looks adorable. Absolutely adorable. I doubt they're related. This Lillipup looks so adorable. It's got your hat in its mouth, and it's like, let's go out and play. Come on. It's boring in here. Come on, let's go. Sophie does that to me all the time, you know. Yeah, no, it is such an adorable art and so relatable too. Let's see. Sato paints her illustrations for the TCG traditionally using transparent watercolor. Her favorite Pokemon is Archeops, and I did not put an Archeops card that she drew. Oh well. They've made 48 TCG cards. You think I would have found an Archeops. And 7 pocket cards. I put 2 of the pocket cards here, Pickback and Eevee. Both of them look adorable. They did this promo Quaxley that my wife just loves. I love this Sudowoodo and Beedrill are some of my favorite cards. This Beedrill, I wanted to build a deck around it. I wanted to do Swarming Sting so much. And I got it semi-working, but not working good enough. And then this Sudowoodo card. It's a tree. It's a fake tree pretending to be a tree. What more do you want from it? What more do you want from it? It's beautiful. And then, of course, another Glaceon for my brother. Yep. I doubt he watches any of my content, but that's for him. Next up, we got Lieart by Ma- Matazo. And this Lieart, it just, what more can I say? It's a cat laying in a tree, relaxing, birds flying around it, not having a care in the world. The sunlight coming through the tree branches, kind of spotted like that. Absolutely love that. How they incorporate that into like the actual like fur pattern too. Like, it kind of looks, yeah, just so good. So good. I don't know what more I can say other than so good, right? But let's go ahead, get some more info about Matazo. Uh, they've made 13 TCG cards and 3 pocket cards. Right here are the 3 pocket cards, because I thought each and every one of them were great. This Houndour, freaking scary. If I saw that in the middle of the woods, I'd be run the other way and probably killed. But it's scary. This Pheromosa is gorgeous. I built a Pheromosa deck. I have a video on my channel about it. Love Pheromosa. That is an awesome Pheromosa. Glam Meow here is just so good. The way that it's like looking into the mirror to look at the person taking the image or us, the player, playing the card. Yeah. And then they've got this Shinotic, which just went into a popper deck I built on stream yesterday. Be sure to check that out. This Shinotic, however you want to say it, is gorgeous. They also brought us this Frostlass coming in from the cold outside. It's certainly creepy the way that it's coming inside, and I think it's amazing the way this Frostlass looks. This is like my preferred Frostlass card, because of the art. But yeah, so good. And then this Lapras card as well, because I just thought this Lapras card was really adorable. Just Lapras, loving swimming, because that's all it does. Time Pull by Espar. Espara. I love this Time Pull being in this. It's got these fountains here where it's like feeding into another fountain, feeding into another fountain, feeding into another fountain, and it just seems like Time Pull like was tired and wanted to take a nap or something, and just settled right here. I can hear this picture. I can hear it. I can hear the running water. And the way that Time Pull kind of sticks out, make it very obvious that it's a Time Pull, it's a Pokemon, and it just brings the rest of it to life in such a unique way. I think it's great. I really do. And like using these tall flowers to like block out dead spots where there's nothing, and these flowers over here do the same for over here. Like, there's not an inch of this card that wasn't perfectly planned. Even that like little droplet of water right there, it's gorgeous. They have made 15 TCG cards, including these 3 that were from what was it, Paldean Fates, where they had these 3 images all focused on the Pokeball with the characters behind them and whatnot, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So they made 15 TCG cards, 1 pocket card. That's this Vaporeon. I've pulled so many copies of this Vaporeon. It's a little insane, but yeah. They've also made this Pikachu promo, which I don't remember that being here in English, but yeah, looks great as well. Was it Crown Zenith? No, it wouldn't have been Crown Zenith. No, it probably was actually, because, or no, this is Terra Charizard. So it wasn't Crown Zenith. What was that? I don't know. SVP. I guess it's just a promo. Dweeble by shit. All right, come on. Shimari, Yukikich. I mean, look at that. The freaking glass bottle on the shore, Dweeble's taking a look at, being like, oh, what's this? You got a little, like, boat back here that looks just cartoonish as heck. You got a little, everything. And it's adorable. It's so adorable. And right now, honestly, just looking at this card made me think of when I played another Crab's Treasure or something like that. a crab's treasure. I don't know what it was called, but it was a game where you played as a crab, where you fought stuff, and you got into different objects to, yeah, that had different powers to them. And so the glass bottle and the shells nearby, it all just makes me think of that. And it was a really fun game, but, you know, it just, I don't know, the vibes, you know, the vibes on this one, just so good. So, typically, they illustrate cute, round Pokemon atop simple backgrounds, which, yeah, you can definitely see that. From this Ekans, which I think might have been their first card, to this Team Rocket's Meowth I still want, need, desire. They made this Rotom in Pocket, because not only have they made 16 TCG cards, they made 2 Pocket cards. These 2, exactly. This Rotom, if there's a Rotom, I'm going to put the Rotom in, you know? This Tatsuguri, the pre-release promo Tatsuguri, was amazing. Like, amazing. And this is who made it, you know? They also made this Galvantula, which is from the same set too, and even though this isn't full art, it's still really good art, you know, just really clean, and I love their style. I really do. I dig it. Number 7, we got Calo EX by Yu Nishida. The amount of different colors here, is really what drew me here. But then the way that the colors and the river moves around the ankles of Caldeo is just gorgeous, you know? It looks like it's just turned to fall, so some plants are still green, some plants are changing to that orange yellow look. This river is super shallow because or that Caldeo's standing on water or something, I don't know. But you know, the way the sun beams are coming through the tree, hitting Caldeo. You even see some of them like behind Caldeo. How the sunlight is draping off of Caldeo to hit other areas. It's so good. It's so good. This, I feel like I could see somewhere, you know? I'll never be in a location where that is possible, but like, I ain't going hiking at the beginning of fall when it's starting to get chilly out. I don't want to hurt my other ankle. Like, come on. I don't want to hurt my already hurt ankle. I don't want to hurt my other ankle too. But yeah, it just seems like I could see this in a movie and I would just be like, it's a fantasy world, which is amazing. Like, it's awesome. Let's see. Yu Nishida won the Pokemon card game illustration Grand Prix with this Gardevoir, which has been both a TCG card and a pocket card. And I can see why. This Gardevoir is amazing. Clearly, they deserved that victory, right? And then here we've got 2 pocket cards that they made. One is this Lana. It's a full art. I love the water effects behind her. And then this Pokedex. It's just got the 4 Kanto starters, which is so cute. And they're just so adorable. And it's just one of those scenes where it's like, I just want to roll on the floor with these guys and have fun. Like, you know, playing with them and stuff. But yeah, Caldeo, yeah, that thing's just majestic. Yeah, so since they've made 65 TCG cards, 65 and 13 pocket cards, it's insane. It's insane. They've made so many cards. It's insane. And I think the contest was 2018? Or was it? Honestly, it's either 2018 or 2022. I know those are 4 years apart, but I have no idea. Someone let me know in the comments. I bet you will. Alright, on to number 6. We got Fracture by Yuya Oka. Yuya Oka made this amazing Fracture, and what I like about it is that you've got these other tracks around it. You've got, you know, the Axu tracks here. You've got the other Fracture tracks here, and then this big Haxorus track right there, paw print, and Fracture is putting its own paw inside of it. Like, I'm gonna be this one day. No way, this is awesome. Like, yeah, Fracture is just having a moment to itself, and it's such a touching moment. I absolutely love it. I could go on about how, like, the light is brighter in front of Fracture, as you know, if it had a brighter future as a Haxorus, or however you want to interpret this, I just like it. We've got the Haxorus other leg here, so it's also probably just like, wow, that's a long gap too. Insane. Insane. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's number 6 for a good reason. Number 5, we're heading... No, wait, we still have a little bit more to talk about Yuya Oka. Yuya Oka. So, the duo is from Pocket. The Snorlax is their first card. They've only made one card in Pockets, this Doduo, right? But they made 41 TCG cards. From the Regigigas that everyone loved, because, like, mechanically, the art is also good. I don't know how many players actually stop and appreciate the art, but the art is also really good. The promo Hawlucha, I think it was a pre-release promo, Hawlucha from Scarlet Violet. It's in the middle of an action. And that's what I like about about the Regigigas, about the Snorlax, about the Hawlucha, even about the Centiskorch. It looks like it's in the middle of an action. And then we have this fracture by comparison, right? Where it's not in the middle of action. This is downtime. This is like time to itself. And it's just having this moment to itself. A nice quiet moment. Or maybe it's really loud and the rest of its family is just off screen here yelling. But it just looks great. All right. Top 5 time. We got Shandelure by Kurio Mori. Kurio Mori, that's the way I'm saying it. I'm probably wrong. And the first thing this honestly made me think of is Beauty and the Beast. Be Our Guest. You've got all this dishware and glasses floating around. You've got these red roses hinting to the Beast 1 rose left. And the Shandelure is just dancing its brains out. That's the way I see it. It's moving these things all in a particular way to add to this dance. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it is kind of a room you'd expect to see a Shandelure, chandelier, hanging from the ceiling. So you've got this Shandelure just, having a blast. Honestly, I think my top 5 is pretty rock solid. I think it is. So Kurio Mori has made some of the most wanted cards recently. This Milotic, this Gardevoir, this Articuno. I wanted this Venusaur so badly. I don't think I ever got it in Pocket. This Phoebus looking towards the bright light, and then it emerges a Milotic in the next art. It's just... I keep saying this. It's so good. It's so beautiful. This Articuno. It's just... It's like you're sitting in a tree with everything is frozen around you and you're looking out over this lake and Articuno just buzzes to the tree right in front of you. So cool. They've made 11 TCG cards. 11. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are here, all full art, all gorgeous. And they've made 4 pocket cards, mainly this Venusaur, which is amazing. All right, number 4. Zekrom EX. Honestly, I thought this was number 3. What am I forgetting? Zekrom EX by Dancio. Honestly, I was not expecting to like a Zekrom art. But this thing is epic. It is descending from the skies where lightning is coming down with it. It's about to land on top of this stone pillar, and the next thing it looks at is dead. It is so terrifying there. I love it. The way that the storm is circling around this Zekrom. Zekrom is the heart of the storm. It looks so amazing. Amazing. Donico has made so much art for the Pokemon TCG and Pocket, but also Yu-Gi-Oh! And Fate Grand Order. This is one of their Fate Grand Order characters here. Aerodactyl and Meowscarada are some of their Pocket art, which is just amazing. And then this Iron Valiant EX. I remember when everyone was wanting this Iron Valiant EX. Look at it. It's amazing. And yet they've only made 9 TCG cards and 4 Pocket cards. Out of the 4 Pocket cards, here's half of them. and they're so good. This Aerodactyl, the way everything just looks epic, like it's looking down at a old-timey map, right? This is a caricature of the space, not like the actual space with like clouds to represent the undiscovered areas. Like this Aerodactyl is just so good. The way it's aged too, like it's so good. So good. So number 3, let's see the one that I forgot. Sock, of course! Sock by Nakamizo? Nakamizo. This sock is so good. I mean, okay, I've been talking about the direction of light on a lot of these Pokemon. This has some of the most intense light direction out of all of them. You can see the shades coming through here. You can even see some highlights on the other side where like water's probably reflecting off a waterfall or something onto their face. That's adding to some of this detail and adding a lot more color to the areas that you'd expect to be cloaked in darkness. The way that it's standing on top of this rock, looking straight ahead with full confidence, knowing I am about to murder someone. It's so good. It's amazing. Throw was made by someone else, but this was supposed to be like its counterpoint, you know? Throw's okay. They've made 137 TCG cards. It was a lot. And 15 pocket cards. Now, I didn't put any of their pocket cards up here, but I did put up some of the art that I really liked and some of the most noteworthy art, such as Boss's Orders. This is the version of Boss that everyone plays. Everyone plays Giovanni. Giovanni's the OG boss, and this full art is what everyone plays. We've got this, the ETB Shrouded Fable Pecarunt here, which is so good. This Team Aqua Kyogre EX from the previous time they did like a Team Rocket Pokemon. This is Team Aqua, right? And it's just got like the whole gang here, like everyone. And then this Armarouge. I saved this Armarouge for last because it's so gorgeous. It looks like it was just raining outside, some puddles of water still. Armarouge is checking the weather, seeing if it's safe to go outside. It's a fire type. The storm is breaking up in the sky. Gorgeous. The sock, though. Amazing. Amazing. And you won't believe who's my number 2. Mostly because you probably would have thought it was my number 1. But Fungus. Fungus by Bucci. That's the way I'm pronouncing that name, Bucci. Fungus looks amazing. Straight out of like a Ghibli movie, in my opinion. Like, it's so good. Ghibli, I don't know how you pronounce it. So good. I love it. This Fungus waking up to the morning sun. You can see there's some rain droplets still like in the air even. So like there's still enough moisture in the air for like a couple droplets to be falling, but not much. And everything's just looking so good and it's colorful. Look at all these different types of mushrooms. It's just a tree. No, it's a tree knot with a hole in it that has fungus coming out of it, surrounded by mushrooms. So it's a mushroom surrounded by mushrooms. It's cute. It's adorable. I love it. I want it. Please give it to me. And my number 1. And I know you would have thought Fungus would be my number 1. So what possibly could beat Fungus? Oh, wait, sorry. This is all the art they have made in the Pokemon TCG. This Flittle, this Team Rocket's Piplup, this Nidoran, this Surging Sparks promo. This is it. And they made this Fungus card, which looks adorable. Anyways, like that Flittle, how it's got like the reflection in it. Sorry. Number 1, as I was saying, Dearling by Takashi Shiraishi. Takashi Shiraishi. That's the way I'm saying it. This Dearling. It hits everything, right? Everything I've been talking about all the different arts. This Dearling hits on everything. It's so cute. The way that it's just sitting there peacefully, smiling, breathing in the fresh air. It's probably dad or mom in the background, the Sawsbuck, watching over them, making sure they're safe. You got its brother off in the back there playing around. The kind of like bowling lens on the outskirts make you focus more deeply in the middle here, and that just brings your eye line to this waterfall, and then you see the Sawsbuck and you're like, oh wow, okay. And it's just like every little detail that's in here just brings more detail to it. Like this river is obviously shallow if Dearling is laying in it, and it's only coming up a couple inches, and it's like you can see the rocks under the ripples of these waters, and it reminds me of vacations I've taken to, like, middle of nowhere Oregon, Grants Pass, and we would take the Rogue River down, and we'd run the rapids like every year practically, and it just reminds me of like floating down that river, and it's just so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And let's see, most of oh my gosh, I forgot how I was pronouncing it. Most of Takashi Shirashi artwork uses acrylic paint. He also regularly showcases his artwork in expeditions in different locations all over Japan. They have made 5 TCG cards and 1 pocket card. This Gastrodon is the 1 pocket card they've made. This Turtoga, which is awesome. I really like this one. It's the hit and run one. And this Fione is another beautiful one. And I mean, they did 2 cards where you were below the water, and here's Dearling above the water, right? Obviously it's not the same water, but I'm just saying, like, they definitely like use that fishbowlish lens idea on both these cards, and you can see it here in the Dearling. And the Gastrodon, not so much. I wouldn't call that fishbowl. I would just call, like, everything's kind of pointing towards the middle. Yeah, but like Fione, the water wraps around here, and the Tortoga, you can see the ground and the yeah. I don't think I did another slide. Did I do another slide? I don't know. No, I didn't. That's it. That is my number 1. If I can score this Dearling and that Fungus, I'll be good. But if I pull any of these 20, I'm probably keeping them. Like, the art here goes so hard and is so good, and I really hope I can actually get my hands on product, because if this set is that hard to collect, it's really going to ruin a lot of the magic. I hope you have a fun time finding these cards. I hope you find them just easy enough that you still love doing it, because searching for hard to find things isn't always a drag, but it is a drag when other people are preventing you from finding it. So I hope no one prevents you from finding it. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a long, rambly one. We looked at a lot of pretty artwork. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this little look into each artist and their style. And I hope I came away informative. And if you like this, please like it, share it with others. I'd love to do more things like this. I just need to know there's an audience there, because if no one's there, and I'm doing this for nobody, like, it's less reasons I want to do it. I still want to do it, but it's less reasons I want to do it, So anyways, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially my members, being Phil Across the Pond, Clinton, and Elaine Calkins. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Even if you aren't a member and you're just watching this, I appreciate you. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And of course, until next time, keep playing, Jank.